Mhm. I was just looking at this word rich. Wealthy, well supplied, costly. Yeah. Full of fats or sugar. Full and deep. Producing much. The rich, wealthy people. Ooch. Richly, richness, and riches. Wealth. Yes. Mm. You know, when you think about the rich, there was an individual called Richie Rich. Now, Richie Rich happened to be born into a family that had a lot of money. So, and this morning I was thinking about when we were living on Guam, yeah, at the Tamuning Plaza. And there was this thought that my wife would be making Oprah shows through the chromium in her womb. Now, as much as it seems that the rich are always looking for a way, yes, to play Richie Rich with the world, I, as a father, did not want any sort of technology in my body, yeah, or the bodies of my children. Now, Richie Rich had available to him as a child, yes, large amounts of wealth, yes, to experiment with and to make technology with. And the thought was when you had your own postal code, yes, that's how rich he was, yes. Because Richie Rich was a little boy. Now, let's say today you're sitting there and you were convinced that you were going to make movies, yes, using the actual courts of the United States. Now, quite often, if I didn't show up in court, yes, as that main actor, ooch, the individual, yes, that had to show up in court for you to get paid, yes, you didn't get paid for the show unless I was there. Oh, see, you're Richie Rich. Oh. Now, when thinking of the Tamuning Plaza, there's a very good possibility that the state of Washington, yes, thought that my son Benjamin Graham Budnick was very, very important, yes, because my wife put chromium, a nanotechnology, in her body, yes, when Benjamin was gestating. Oh. And then she turned him on 3 months after his birth. Now, we were living at the Guma San Jose, an actual homeless shelter. Yes. And Heidi was making Oprah shows. Yes. And I was living in a homeless shelter. So today we're going to talk about making movies. Oh, Sheriff. We're going to talk about all the movies that you have seen in your brains. Ouch. And the effect of thinking that you're Richie Rich. Pooch. Now, I'm a little upset. Yes. Because I spent some time thinking about what's known as the Policing Powers Act. Yes. And in certain circumstances, you have the right to arrest a person. And in certain circumstances, you have the right to issue a protection order. Oh. Now, for some reason, this county in this state, yes, got involved in making movies. Ouch! Now, today, we have quite a few hours, yes, before I need to leave. Yes. So we're going to look at every movie you got paid to make because you thought, yes, that the judicial system of the United States, yes, was for the entertainment of yourselves, yes, and your dogs. Now, I have been to court numerous times without any jurisdiction of law, ooch, obligating me to have to appear in court. Yes. There was the allegation in 2012. Right now!